I'm Ethan Owens from Fiasco Sports and SA Footballer Magazine, and today I'm joined by Michael Richter, the footy director at Kenilworth Footy Club in Division 5, and he is our club feature legend of the week. Michael, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Now, tell us, a footy director, what does that role entail?
It's a good role. Basically, my job is to support the senior footy coaches. We've got A grade, B grade and C grade at Kenilworth. Big job this year because the club required quite a lot of new players to be recruited, so that was the first part of it. And we also needed new A grade and B grade coaches, so it was my job to help put those things in place, get as many new players to the club and be the conduit between the coaches, if you like, and the committee as well.
Okay, and now obviously now the season's started, you've recruited all these new players and some new coaches. How do you feel that the team's looking for this year?
Look, it's really hard to put a perspective on that. We're really happy where we're at. We've started training in November, and we've regularly had between 30 and 40 people. Now it's in excess of that out to training. It's close to 30 new players across the grades as well, and that takes time to mould. So all my years in football also tell me that until you've seen what every other side's doing at about the halfway mark, it's a little bit difficult to really position how you're going to go. Where we're at though is I think we're pretty happy with the players, certainly what their attendance at training's been like. The quality of players is good, the quality of the boys is excellent as well.
Great to hear, and obviously you've had a lot of experience coaching prior to being the footy director in the past. What was the one real highlight for you as a coach, or even now as a footy director, what's been a real highlight for you?
Well, I coached a number of premierships when I was coaching football at Old Scotch, and each of those was particularly special. I then also did some junior footy coaching, and I coached under 15s at Bridgewater, and though we didn't actually play finals that year, there was as much enjoyment in seeing some of those young fellows prosper and develop as the year went on. I'm pleased to say now there's many of those boys are playing senior A grade football at Bridgewater and at other clubs. And a couple of them have gone on and played league football and reserve football as well.
That's wonderful. Now, obviously no club is successful on its own. They require a lot of help. Who are the people that have really stepped up for Kenilworth, in particular sponsors, committee, etc.?
Yeah, it's a good point. No football club can be run without those kind of people. At Kenilworth, we're really lucky to have a wonderful group of people that run the club, from the president, Rick Boyer, to John Schultz, who does pretty much everything. Tremendous sponsorship person in Tim Hendry as well, and a really fantastic group of people behind the scenes that are volunteers that come to the club and do many, many things. Some of the girls, Megan, who does our footy pulse work and registering the players, does a fantastic job. So it's probably too many of them to really name, to be honest, but you're spot on in saying that any enjoyment and any success that the players get, they really owe a lot to the people that are behind the scenes. And Kenilworth's a big club. We're really proud too that we're actually received about $1.5 million in grants this year, where we're totally rebuilding the facility as well. And that's down to a lot of hard work, in particular by John and Rick. And it'll be great for not just for the football club, but for the area as well.
Sounds like a really great culture and a really great club at Kenilworth. Thank you very much, Michael. I'm Ethan Owens from Fiasco Sports and SA Footballer Magazine, and today I was joined by Michael Richter, the footy director from Kenilworth Footy Club in Division 5, and he was our club legend of the week.